David had been working on his presentation all week. David had been working on his presentation all week. It was for a very important client meeting on Tuesday. It was for a very important client meeting on Tuesday. He was proud because he had finished it early. He was proud because he had finished it early. On Monday afternoon, he decided to review the final slides. On Monday afternoon, he decided to review the final slides. However, his computer suddenly shut down. However, his computer suddenly shut down. He immediately tried to restart it several times. He immediately tried to restart it several times. The screen remained completely black. The screen remained completely black. David realized he had not saved the file recently. David realized he had not saved the file recently. He felt a wave of serious panic. He felt a wave of serious panic. He knew he had made a terrible mistake. He knew he had made a terrible mistake. He quickly called his colleague, Sarah. He quickly called his colleague, Sarah. He explained the situation, feeling very embarrassed. He explained the situation, feeling very embarrassed. Sarah, who is always calm, listened carefully. Sarah, who is always calm, listened carefully. She asked, "Did you use the cloud storage?" Single quote. She asked, "Did you use the cloud storage?" Single quote. David remembered he had uploaded a backup copy. David remembered he had uploaded a backup copy. He felt a small spark of hope return. He felt a small spark of hope return. Sarah said, "If you have the backup, everything will be fine." Sarah said, "If you have the backup, everything will be fine." She told him, "You should bring your computer to the office." She told him, "You should bring your computer to the office." David agreed to meet her early the next morning. David agreed to meet her early the next morning. He spent the rest of the evening feeling anxious. He spent the rest of the evening feeling anxious. He decided to read a book to distract himself. He decided to read a book to distract himself. The next day, David arrived at work before 7 a.m. The next day, David arrived at work before 7 a.m. Sarah was already there, drinking coffee. Sarah was already there, drinking coffee. They immediately connected his computer's hard drive. They immediately connected his computer's hard drive. They downloaded the presentation from the cloud. They downloaded the presentation from the cloud. The process took almost an hour. The process took almost an hour. Finally, the presentation appeared on Sarah's screen. Finally, the presentation appeared on Sarah's screen. David felt a huge sense of relief. David felt a huge sense of relief. He thanked Sarah profusely for her help. He thanked Sarah profusely for her help. He learned an important lesson that day. He learned an important lesson that day. If you are prepared, difficult problems become smaller. If you are prepared, difficult problems become smaller. The meeting went perfectly later that day. The meeting went perfectly later that day. David never forgot to back up his work again. David never forgot to back up his work again.